Good evening. It's Saturday, the 6th of February, and I'm reading this to you for the 7th of February. Human Crossings, 9 stories about refugees. AMINA'S Diary, a journey crossing the borders to human unity. And this is where we left the story yesterday. I recollect my escape from the Libyan mafia prison on that moonless night. I had to hide in the bush from the roving torchlights of my perpetrators. I am grateful to the Libyan family who took me in and put me on a bus to Egypt. Cairo is a good home. This big, dusty city, alive with the throngs of millions of people finding a way to make a living. This ancient city subsumes humanity within its embrace. I love my work for Madame Fazul. She is kind. The wage is not good, but I am grateful. I can save, thanks to Raheema, who has taken me under her wing. Our rooftop shack isn't much. From here, we overlook the distinctive Cairo skyline. At sunrise, I can just make out the pyramids in the distance between the buildings. I watch how the Nile works her magic as she cuts through the dense jungle of concrete that lines her banks. She shimmers, brightening the already clear sky. The noise of the car horns signals the dragon awakening from the cover of night. I will not rest until I get to Amo Oma in Leicester. Raheema and her children are like my family now. It will be hard to leave them. At least in Egypt, refugees have freedom of movement and don't have to live in camps. I admire Raheema's patience for her application for asylum to be processed by the UNHCR. Her husband waits in Sudan. I have no desire to seek asylum here. My mission is to find Mahmoud and to go to Amo Oma. Still burns brightly in my heart. Cairo has healed me from what happened in Libya. The opening of the Balkan route is a sign. Allah is telling me to finish what I had started. 17th of January 2016, crossing the Mediterranean. The sky was pitch dark, and the spray from the waves kept hitting my face. I gasped for air. I spent the night on the migrant rescue patrol ship Aquarius. I shivered with cold and shock. The blankets had not made a difference. Rescue staff gave me hot soup to calm me down. The bright lights focused on the engulfing darkness of the surrounding high sea as we rocked up and down violently. Limp bodies were being hoisted on board. Many of them I recognised. Babies, children, young women and men. I felt like being sick. The swells of the waves grew and grew. After leaving Rosita, ringing in my ears were the screams of the mothers holding their babies tight. Men raised their voices in chorus, reciting Allah Akbar. The boat had made a loud, hollow, ringing sound as a wave hit our side. Thoughts gripped me of Mama, Baba, Mahmoud, and Hamed. Would I ever see them again? I started to sob. I crashed into the water. It was dark and cold. The overbearing waves hit against me like I was a piece of balsa wood. The waves covered my head as I gasped for air. The cries for help of people around me drowned out momentarily as I disappeared into the sea's mighty grasp. I must have lost consciousness. I was sinking further away from the surface of the tumultuous water. Down, down, down. I had sunk into the depths of the darkness with no breath left. And that's where